4 seconds.
Has not scored a touchdown. Of course, they put one on the board there, and Adrian Ely is called for the hold on the super challenge. Kenny Willikis with the pass rush, good pass rush, clearly a hold, super challenge, and a good one from Mike Nolan. Upstairs they saw it, and it negates what was the cap to a really good drive for Arlington, their best drive in a number of weeks offensively. And Ely, with that penalty, takes a touchdown off the board.
But still a chance for Arlington to double up. They'll get the football to start the second half. Arlington with a chance at 3 here from Lucas Haversick, and then a chance to either tie or take the lead on the opening possession of the second half. This 33-yard try to make it a 3-point game. Good snap and hold, and the kick is good. And halftime arrives.
That's the
with
end
Michigan
of the second quarter.
3, 9-6.
You've been searching for it.
Yeah, a little better run game, and then we had a shot at a deep ball. We overthrew it just a little bit. Got to come up with a big play.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's Kenny Willikis who comes up with the big play on first down, swallowing up Hunter in the backfield for a loss on the play. We've got an injured player. Just 12 seconds into the second half, and it's Garrett McGinn, who was out last week, came back this week, and is now down again. So
this game, thinking that you're not going to get a lot, they haven't. 12 carries total for only 26 yards on the ground.
Hey, quick game, quick game, quick game. Turbo, sit up.
Second and 12. Perez with pressure up the middle, floats it down the sideline for Canella, and there's a flag. Canella working against DJ Miller, and Miller's saying, what did I do?
Well, so
Territory at the 47-yard line.
Turbo, sit up.
That's Burnett in motion. Give it back to Burnett. Flips it back to Perez. Perez will throw it short. And a lot of passing it around to get that football down the sidelines to Day Hunter and get him into space.
Play action defense. And so if you give a play fake to a running back and you've got to check it down, in general, those guys are wide open.
On first down, and now a little bit of room for Day Hunter on the ground, and a good carry of 4.5 yards on first down.
You know, and the other thing that I think Jack Long and Bob Supra have to think about is trying to create some more misdirection. You saw that on that kind of handoff reverse flea flicker type of deal. But trying to get this defense out of the mode where they can just rush up the field to a quarterback that's not very mobile.
Second and 5, Perez to the sideline, caught for brings in the mobile aspect of the game to the quarterback position for Arlington.
180. They're missing one.
And timeout used by Arlington. Not sure they had their first 11 on the field.
Running the secondary off, all their eyes are in the backfield.
Second down and goal. Back to Perez at quarterback. He steps up in some trouble. Able to avoid the sack as he gets back to the line of scrimmage before Tafua drops him at the 12.
On the left. 63 Duke, wide skinny.
Well, we've seen this all year from Arlington, their inability to be effective in the red zone. And it stems from two things. They can't run the football, and their quarterback can't run. So they just become a drop-back passing team inside the 20, and defenses can do this. Look at this. They're just sitting in drop 8. Kevin, there's nowhere to go.
Third goal. Checking short. Hunter. Just hope somebody misses, and they didn't miss. Lovely with the tackle. Fourth and goal, and Arlington again held out of the end zone. Try to tie it with a field goal.
Where are you supposed to go? Look at this. All of them out there. You got 8 guys just staring into the backfield, and you've got no way to get the deep players out of there and run them off. So you can't even open up the intermediate zones. That's why it's so difficult to just throw drop-back pass inside the 20, unless you've got just a mismatch outside wide receiver to throw to in a one-on-one. That becomes very difficult. They settle for another field goal, but a positive series.
Move! Flat, gotta go.
Play clock down to 1. Perez just gets the snap off, floats it back left corner of the end zone, and it's incomplete. Lovely on the coverage, pass incomplete.
play on the ball, and they'll settle for a field goal.
And Havrasik able to put it through, and Arlington with field goals aplenty has taken the lead 12-9. Perez and the Renegades cash in for.
Arlington has built a lead here at 12-9. Michigan's defense has got to feel like they're giving themselves a chance.
Now Devin Ross across the 30-yard line and down at the 32. Bryce Perkins with the opportunity here to get this offense going with 8:31 to go in the third. 146 total yards, 5 of 11 for 91 through the air for Perkins this afternoon.
Think about this. You see the leaders on offense. It's been a while since we've seen this offense. They last had the ball a little over 4 minutes in the second quarter. Kev, that's over 50 minutes of actual time on the clock since he stepped on the field.
First down and 10, and Perkins to throw. A little slingshot over to Mariner. Picks up a 5 on first down.
What's been good for them are those RPOs and allowing Bryce Perkins to work.
Let's go.
We've seen it all day long, in particular on first down.
Slant, stick, switch. On the top, ready? H2. Hero. Hey, deep over, deep over. Stop. Deep over. Whitey. Go. It's long. Turn, what's up?
Second and 5. Perkins over the middle. Good throw and catch. Run after catch for Gunner.
See earlier in the year.
Turn, what's up?
First down and 10 at the 29. And a handoff to Toa Taua. And Arlington has really bottled up Taua, who came in red hot. But he's been able to get nothing going. 5 carries for 12 yards this afternoon.
Yeah, outside of what they've been able to do running with Perkins. You know, he's got 3 carries for 34 yards, but McCrary's only got 13. Taua has only got 12. So the run game that 213 last week against DC has not done much here.
Hey, 2-0, 2-0, 2-0. Turn, what's up?
Second and 10. Perkins down the sideline, get Taua involved, and Taua rumbling inside the 5. It's first and goal, Michigan.
They're going to lose Taua in the motion. As he goes in motion, you've got no defenders that are reacting. In fact, they blitz from that side, and then he's wide open. How about the sidearm throw to the wide open running back? And then we just got a bowling ball down the sideline action right here. Almost gets into the end zone. Great recognition from Perkins. He sees that the defense has not reacted, and he gives that sidearm throw. That's 3 throws on this drive alone that we've seen Perkins off platform deliver a strike and allow his wide receivers to run.
Real nice answer brewing here for Michigan on first down and goal. Fumble on the exchange, and it's recovered by Arlington. Willie Taylor III pouncing on the cough up, and Arlington turns Michigan.
I'm just saying, it's like all the sweat. You don't want that on your head.
Oh, and stood up at the 15-yard line, 2 yards shy. Oh, here we go.
No, Jenny.
Oh, no.
Come on.
Oh, you did.
What do you mean, Joel? How's it look?
Not bad, right? Yeah, it's great.
I just need to go make a play right now.
Yeah, that's all you got to do.
Joel, I like this.
Way to go.
I'm a cowgirl at heart. Okay, it's
right.
better on Willie.
That's right. I will say we did a TCU game a couple of years ago, TCU Colorado. Jenny rocked the cowboy hat on Friday. I appreciated it. It was awesome.
And now she's rocking one on a Saturday. And a first down. How about this? The first down with the quarterback run game. And Ehlers does what he is expected to do when he comes in. That's move the football on the ground. Ehlers staying in on first down and 10. And there was movement up front somewhere. Is this a pre-snap penalty against Arlington again?
False start, offense, number 53. 5-yard penalty. It's first down.
J.D. Lorenzo called for the false start.
I've never seen anything like this. Is that 18 now on the year?
Yep.
18 false starts. on the offensive line. That is incredible. 4 last week, 2 here today.
Duff right. 362. Z glide.
You talk about it with Bob Stoops, and it's just maddening to me. He says it's inconsistent. We're inconsistent with our mental game. He goes, it's just bad football.
Terrible, sit up.
1st and 15. And slipping is Vaughn's. Looked like he went one direction. 2nd and 15. Perez with pressure coming, finds the tight end, Canella on the screen, and Canella with room to run. He's got a 1st down for Arlington.
Tell you, these middle tight end screens are so effective. So here's Canella right here, and he comes, and then he's going to crack right back into the middle of the field. He gets a big block right there from his offensive line, and he is up and down the field. That's a really good play call. And you can tell Chuck Long is searching right now. We've seen the entire bag of plays from Chuck Long in this Arlington team.
They spotted short of the 1st down by a half yard. So on 3rd and short, Ehlers to throw, and it's incomplete. A flag is down. He wanted Seth Green.
Face defense number 44. 5-yard penalty, automatic 1st down.
And it's going to bring an automatic
Legal use
1st
of
down with a
hands.
Michigan
Hands to the face. Defense number 44. 5-yard penalty, automatic 1st down.
That's Garrett.
Close right. Let's go.
Play disparity really stacking up. 48th play for Arlington on offense. 2nd and 7. Batted down at the line, and the pass incomplete. Carter again.
Well, what do you do on 3rd down here? You know, the pressure has been big, and here's the thing: is Michigan has done a great job of mixing coverage. Colin Bauer, their defensive coordinator, he's been in drop 8 guys in coverage playing zone. He's blitzed 5 and 6 guys and played man coverage. So Perez is going to have to diagnose what do we got going on in the back end right now. They're showing blitz right here. Will they roll down and play man?
Yes, that's you. Throw it. You didn't even cross, bro. Back up. Move him up, baby. Let's go.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense number 96. 5-yard penalty. It's 3rd down.
Boy, 3rd and 7 becomes 3rd and 2. Big penalty on Carter.
There's Bauer, the defensive coordinator. Like I said, he's done a really good job changing things up. But now at 3rd and 2, this is a little bit more difficult.
Joe, anchor over in your freeze.
Hey, 350. Z Leo. I'm ready.
The hard part for Arlington is if you've got a mobile quarterback, you can throw an RPO here. You can run the quarterback, but Arlington can't do that.
Terrible, sit up.
Here comes pressure. Perez throws. Catch made by Vaughn's. Dancing for the 1st down, just shy of midfield.
Vaughn's has done a great job working these underneath routes all day long. That's his 6th catch now. Not even quite 50 yards, so only 8 yards a catch for Vaughn's, and all of those have been working. So this Michigan defense is doing their job.
Gotta go.
1st down and 10 for Arlington at the 48-yard line. Perez on a draw. Day Hunter buried in the backfield. It's Kenny Willicus, who's had himself a day for Michigan.
And the defense continues to do their job. Creating negative plays. Great job getting up the field, right into the backfield. I mean, just to look at that. You got offensive linemen on their back at the feet of the running back. Just the 2 of them. Normally we talk about pancake blocks from the offensive line, putting defenders on their back. Here we're talking about pancake blocks from the defensive line.
2nd and 16, a 6-yard loss. Perez over the middle, incomplete. He wanted Winstead, and there's a flag down.
I think they're going to talk about this. I'll just tell you, like, Kevin, that was not interference.
Let's see what they're talking about it. I'm looking at the high end zone.
Pass interference. Defense number 14. 15-yard penalty with an automatic 1st down.
See, that's what the Scott.
Come on, let's go.
Winstead.
Come here. Hey, listen up, everybody, everybody.
I don't know about that.
Everybody.
DJ Miller, number 14. That is really tough.
Or Z Omaha Aspen, 62.
And that's a big first down because that was second and long, remember now. So that would have gone to 3rd and long, and Michigan's going to get the ball back.
Set first down at the 43 of Michigan after the penalty. New life for Arlington. Perez has some time this time to find Cannella, and Cannella lunging forward to the 37-yard line of Michigan.
I mean, I just like that is a monster call because again, it was such a long situation. Second and long. That's incomplete. It's 3rd and long. Michigan's going to get the ball back. They're down by 3 here in the 4th quarter. But DJ Miller gets called for, I got to tell you, just a tinky pass interference. And now Arlington's on the plus side of the 50. Giant sequence.
And now second and manageable as Perez gets the first down to Winstead. And Winstead down to the 29-yard line for Winstead. Gets the first down, his first of the day.
You go back. This is that call again. You go back. It's second and long. It's a good ball right there, but you know he just goes kind of over the top with his left hand. You know, so
where's the right arm?
But even if the right arm is touching the hip, he's got to pull on that side. He's got to restrict his ability to catch the football, which I just don't think he did.
And on first down, terrific throw by Perez. Breaking free is Vaughns into the end zone. It's finally an Arlington touchdown.
Well, if you don't succeed in the red zone, score from outside the red zone. And Arlington finds the open receiver. We've seen Vaughns all day long get open on the outside, and here he does a great job working against Lovely, and he spins back after the back shoulder throw. That's a good throw from Perez, but a better move from Vaughns after the catch. Perez reads the coverage correctly. He brings him to the back shoulder, and then that turn to the inside and broke a couple of tackles on his way into the end zone, and Arlington finally into the end zone.
And the two-point try. Perez flush, directing traffic. Perez hit from behind, and the try no good, and it remains a touchdown of an inception moment. And that one did not get into the landing zone, so the kickoff short, and Michigan in desperate need of points, having seen 15 straight scored by Arlington.
Short of the landing zone.
Get the ball at the 40.
By rule, the ball is placed at the 40-yard line. First down.
Arlington's defense has their work cut out for them here. Good field position for Michigan, but this defense has been outstanding so far today. Really the reason that they're still in this game and have been able to build up this lead. The pressure has been immense on Perkins. Perkins has held his own a little bit, in particular in the run game, but you look at this defensive line and their ability to get into the backfield. I think it's a big strength of theirs, and at this point, you're up 9. Yes, it's a one-possession game with the best defense in the league and 12:48 to go. Bob Stoops has got to feel good about where he's at right now.
On first down and 10, McCrary trying to find running room to the edge, and there's none there. No gain on the play. Second and 10 for Michigan.
Very good today. A sack, 2 tackles for loss, 2 forced fumbles, 2 takeaways. Those takeaways have led to 9 points. One of them was courtesy of the special teams, that kickoff unit, as they forced the Nakua fumble. And those 9 points are the difference in the game. So good job by the offense of converting those takeaways into points. But this defense has got to continue to fly around. I think they need to stay in zone coverage, though. Man coverage, they'll get hurt by Perkins running the ball.
Second and 10. Perkins jumps this pass down the middle. Got a guy out there, and he cannot catch up with Mariner having a step.
The jump pass. How about the arm strength?
60 yards in the air. Perkins on 3rd and 10, able to get away. Perkins doing Bryce Perkins things. A first down and out of bounds near the Arlington 43.
Kev, this is exactly why I just said I would stay away from man coverage. Watch the man coverage, and the defense, they all run with the routes over to the opposite side. So now you're going to have backs to your quarterback. And as soon as that happens, the quarterback can take off. With a guy like Perkins, you have to play zone. You have to play zone. Even if you're a man team, you've got to play zone because of that very play.
First down and 10 at the 41. And we've got motion It's going to cost Michigan 5.
False start. Offense, number 86. 5-yard penalty. First down.
Samson Nakua moving early.
Well, this Arlington team has had fourth quarter leads a couple of times this year and lost those games. They had an 11-point lead against DC, ended up losing that game a couple of weeks ago in week 3 against Birmingham. They led by 6 late in the fourth.
Please reset the game clock to 10:52.
So they've got to find a way to close this out for Bob Stoops.
And it will start on the snap.
First offensive penalty of the day against the Michigan Panthers, and it sets up a 1st and 15, which is, for Bob Stoops' defense, usually pretty good down and distance.
Hey, you got it. Stop. Arrow. Terrible, sir.
Play action, Perkins tucking it, in trouble now, and Perkins will go down. Wanted to get to the edge, but Chris Odom was there.
And now,
second sack today for Arlington, came in to the week leading the league in sacks. 2nd and 23, Perkins hit as he throws, and that's short in the direction of McCrary, and now 3rd and 23 for Michigan with 10:05 to go.
well, now you start thinking about, if you're Michigan, just like, it's not about getting the first down, but as much as it is possibly getting back into field goal range. So you're thinking about B.T. Potter. Remember, guys, he hit from 56 already today.
Let's go.
To tie the UFL long on the year. And so you're thinking about field goal range right now. You probably need at 15 yards getting to probably the
Let's go. Terrible, sir.
maybe a little bit more than that.
Perkins will throw, open, and a catch made by Jalen Moore short of the first down. But did they get enough for Potter to make a chance about a 55 or 56-yard try from here?
Well, they did one of two things. They either can now try the field goal, so they certainly are within Potter's range, or you're in a position where you can even go for it on 4th and 7 because you got enough of it back in this field goal, in this field position. So really quality 3rd down play there.
Offense will stay on the field.
Boy, if they run man coverage here, Perkins is going to have a great chance to run for this.
Gonna have to hurry, and they'll use a timeout instead.
Timeout. Michigan, their first. 30 seconds.
8:52 to go in the 4th. And in the second half of this game, Arlington with the 18-9 lead, but the fumble by Nakua was the first really big play. It set up a field goal for Arlington. It gave the Renegades the lead back in this second half, and then another fumble on 1st and goal at the 4-yard line. And that turned into a touchdown as Arlington marched 93 yards to take it in for 6. And the 18-9 lead that they currently enjoy. So Michigan miscues in the second half have really cost the Panthers, especially that fumble on 1st and goal.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And now Arlington has scored 15 straight. And now on 4th down again. Watch the coverage in the back end. It looks like man coverage. Watch out for Perkins, in particular, running on this left side.
Perkins, pressure comes, jumps the pass. Tawa with the catch. Tawa with a first down. An outstanding one-handed snag by Tawa, and then got the first down for Michigan.
Boy, this rush looked like it was going to get to Perkins, but again, he finds an opportunity to get himself in a position to throw the ball, whether he's jumping, he's off balance. We have seen it so many times today. And now twice on this drive, he's left his feet and thrown a ball. One was 60 yards. That one was just a little dump to Tawa, who runs for a first down.
Picks up 11, and now on 1st down, the handoff to Tawa, and he barrels forward to the 20-yard line. Tawa with a good, strong run there, and it's 2nd down. And now, as we talked about early in this game, Michigan is back on schedule here.
Yes, and now you can get back into Bryce Perkins' wheelhouse, which is those RPOs. 9-point game, one possession here in the UFL. You start thinking about if they can get it into the end zone, depending on where we're at in the clock. Well, what that play call is going to be, trying to go for 3.
Second down, Perkins will pull it, a little jump fake. Perkins looking, he'll get the first down to the 15-yard line. In basketball, that would have been a travel. Instead, it's a first down here in football.
But for quarterbacks, this is exactly what you're trying to do. Get the defender to bite on a fake. And here's Perkins. He just kind of pumps this football right there and then is able to get around the defender. And that tape on his ankle is new, and you can tell he's got a little bit of a limp. See that tape on his right ankle, Kev? That's something that we hadn't seen until really this series.
First down, sidearms this one, and it's caught by Malik Turner, who slips as he makes his break at the 12-yard line.
I love watching a quarterback play this position like a middle infielder and not like a pitcher. We have way too many robots in our sport at the quarterback position. And Perkins is out here playing it like an athlete, not just because he can run. I'm talking about his ability to throw from multiple angles, arm angles, body positions. This is how the position is supposed to be played.
Like a second baseman or a shortstop coming across the bag trying to turn a double play. 2nd and 7. Low snap, Perkins grabs, throws to the sideline wide of COC Mariner. Huge third down play call for Marcel Belfait.
Stay 11. Here we go.
We're going to go H to Lexi Bunch. Lizzie Trail Lucky. Lizzie Trail Lucky. H to Lexi Bunch. Lizzie Trail Lucky.
H to Lexi Bunch, Lizzie Trail Lucky. On the top already. What's up?
3rd and 7.
What's up?
Under 6 to play. Michigan down 9.
Let's go. Turn, what's up?
Pressure comes. Perkins throws. Finds his man into the end zone. Malik Turner with a Panthers touchdown.
That's a great little delay route right across the middle of the field. Beautiful job. So you get right here, and then you're going to come back across. Yes, I love that. That's a great move. Fake on the outside, going for the inside of the touchdown, but now becomes the decision about what you're going to do as this point after. Michigan, as a norm, generally goes for one. They have converted a 3-point conversion this season, although it did come after a penalty and the ball was moved closer inside of the 5, but it was still a 3-point play. There have only been 2 3-point plays converted this entire year in the UFL, and Michigan will go for 3 and the tie.
A 3-point try from the 10-yard line. Empty out the backfield. Devin Ross in motion to the top of your screen. Perkins drifting to the right, looking, surveying. Perkins slipping, throwing back in the end zone, batted away, and batted out by Jane Harris. The try no good, and with 5:47 to go in the 4th, it remains a 3-point game, but a flag is down.
Defense, number 2.
Oh my.
Prior to the pass, holding. Defense, number 2. 5-yard penalty. Replay the 3-point try.
Chris Claybrooks. Here he is. This is the corner.
And we gotta go, dude.
I mean, wasn't he dragged out by the receiver? That's as much on Mariner as it is on Claybrooks.
There was contact, but Claybrooks, that's a tough one on Claybrooks.
We saw the last Michigan defensive series. Remember, they got called for pass interference, and that led to an Arlington
I want to make
touchdown.
sure that's the right guy.
All right, well, let's go to the Verizon command center.
Arlington is challenging the ruling on the field of defensive holding by number 2. Previous play is under further review.
Where's number 2? Okay, I'm with you. So we're called on number 2, which is to the outside, correct? Yes. So there's the grab there. That's what we've got on the outside. We just got to check to see if the ball is still, quarterback still has the ball. The contact is occurring right now.
Hang on 1 second, Tom. Hang on 1 second.
So we've got to grab at that point. There's definitely contact. Quarterback still has the ball. Okay, so Adam, after further review, the ruling on the field stands. There is a grab. Quarterback still has the football, so we'll lose the challenge and lose the timeout.
After further review, the ruling on the field stands. Arlington is charged with its second timeout and has no challenges for the remainder of the game.
There you go, Dean Blandino on our Verizon Command Center with the ruling. And now Michigan gets another chance, and very similar, Joel, to what you were talking about when they converted their three-point try earlier in the season. A penalty moved them closer.
Let's get it.
They were able to pay that off and convert on that extra point. We'll see if they can do it here. So much more you can do offensively here, and I think that the quarterback becomes a much bigger weapon, in particular with a play fake or a read in the backfield.
So a three-point try from the 5 now for Michigan. Perkins, back right corner, got a man out there trying to float it into Turner, who makes the catch, and we're tied at 18. Bryce Perkins finds Malik Turner. That's 6. And then Perkins from way downtown. Turner.
The plays in throwing from every different arm angle, making plays with his legs. We've seen this week in and week out. That was a beautiful little jump pass to Tauatoa on a 4th down to convert. This one was the 3-point conversion. And again, just great touch. I mean, you know, he's talked about this, and we've talked about it all day long about he feels like he is such a better player than when he was even in the NFL and become better post-snap, reading defenses. His arm strength is better. We've seen that. He left his feet and threw the football 60 yards in the air today, which is incredible. I know the percentage is not great, 13 of 22, but remember, he's going against the best defense in the league, and in particular, the best pass defense in the league that gives up only 47% completion percentage on the year.
Now back to work for Arlington, but first, Jenny Taft is with Bryce Perkins.
Well, Kevin, he's hard at work here on the iPad, but I want to just break down the touchdown. You needed it. You got the 3-point conversion. What are you liking from the way this offense is playing? And we've been celebrating your day, just your ability to get it done in the air, on the ground, and the confidence you're playing with.
I mean, you know, it's a weird game. You know, we're driving the ball, mistakes here, mistakes there. So, you know, for us, it was really about putting together a drive and really trying to execute on the little things. We knew we needed it, and we went down and got it done.
What has gone into the way you've been able to perform today? The jump pass, obviously, just you look so smooth, and we've used the word slippery at times. It just feels like you're playing with such confidence.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we go through the looks. I mean, we do a great job as an office preparing. So, you know, and at the end of the day, you got to make plays, you know, be back there comfortable. And you know, those throws open up as well, too. So just kind of keep the ball in play and let the guys go make plays.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
He's certainly been able to make some plays. He's got his team back even at 18. But this Arlington offense now, they have scored on their last 4 consecutive possessions. They've got a little momentum and a little confidence in their quarterback, in Luis Perez.
Oh, there's no doubt. Remember, you know, they've gotten a couple of turnovers here in this second half via their special teams and their defense, and they were able to convert those into points and build that 9-point lead. And so now with 5:41, you just got to go execute.
30-yard line on 1st down. Hand off to Day Hunter, and Hunter dragging tacklers for 10 yards and an Arlington 1st down. Best run of the day for Hunter.
Yeah, by far the best run of the day, and finally some push up front by that offensive line. You can see Hunter, he kind of gets in and behind that offensive line, and it just continues to move his legs. Matt Farniok, the former Cornhusker, in there at center, doing a great job, number 71. And that's exactly what they need is a little success on first down.
Second straight start for Farniok at center. Jake Johanning still on the shelf. And on first down, it's Hunter again. Back-to-back excellent runs for Day Hunter. This one for 6.
They're getting a lot of soft coverage out of Michigan because it's been so much pass game for Perez. Perez has thrown the ball 31 times already on the day. And so you're getting some soft coverage, including these linebackers deep. So see, you got safeties way back here, a linebacker walked way out.
And off this time, Michigan swallows it up in the backfield. Ball popping out late. It's recovered by Arlington. Day Hunter was down, and either way, it's going to be Arlington ball 3rd and long.
Let's go Temple. Let's go Dixie. 63 Python.
Python. 63 Python. 63 Python. Hey, you going? Here we go.
6 for 12 today on 3rd down. This 3rd and 6. Perez to the sideline. Open. It's Vaughn's again. And Vaughn's down to the 29 with his 8th catch of the afternoon.
Well, TV is showing out on TV today. Tyler Vaughn's on the outside. And again, these one-on-ones, you can tell it's just about trust. Perez trusts Tyler Vaughn to make the adjustment, and so he's just throwing it into an area and allowing Vaughn's to make the adjustment. The former Trojan is having an absolute day. That's his 8th catch for 105 and a touchdown.
Came in on the year with 18 for 166. First down and 10. And the draw play. Devion Smith loses yardage again. 2nd and long. Chuck Long with the call.
Let's go Dixie at the line.
ATL. Over here. On that draw. ATL, let's go. Yeah. Turtle tonight. Hey, easy. Hey, 62. Hey, quick out. Watch the quick out. Gotta go. Turtle tonight.
Perez, sideline route, caught! It's Vaughn's again!
I mean, this is a tight window throw. He's going to try to fit it in this hole right behind the cover 2 safety, and in front of the safety and behind the corner. It's a beautiful throw, and again, Vaughn's making the adjustment on that ball. Back shoulder, he goes up, strong hands at the point of contact, and he's able to bring it down 2 feet in.
Hey, pace for 7.
First down and goal from the 10. Coming up on the 2-minute warning. Arlington looking for the lead late. Perez, sideline. Canella, little stiff arm. Canella diving, touchdown.
We've seen this time and time again, these Arlington wide receivers be able to get away from the Michigan secondary and create some yards after the catch. And here's Sal Canella, leading tight end in the UFL. And again, a good move, strong at the point of attack against Arnold Tarpley. He's able to get a stiff arm out and get himself into the end zone. Tell you what, I was almost thinking about, from a clock perspective, how it would have been nice for Arlington to drain some clock and maybe the timeouts from Michigan, but they just stuck it in the end zone right away.
False start. Offense, number 59. 5-yard penalty. Replay the 2-point try.
That's Adrian Ely with the false start. Remember, he had the hold on the touchdown that was called back on the Super Challenge in the first half.
Hey, all hands, just look for a signal. 50 on top, ready? Empty.
2-point try now from the 10.
Hey, go. Yep, do it. Turtle, sit up.
And pressure. Perez in trouble. Throws a wobbler into the end zone, incomplete. The 2-point try, no good. It remains a 6-point game. 2:01 to play. Sal Cannella, 6 touchdowns a year ago. He's got his first of the season thanks to some strength and a good dive, but the 2-point try does not go for Arlington. Connected frequently, but it's the connection with Sal Cannella that has given Arlington the advantage. Michigan ball coming up on the 2-minute warning, and they'll start just shy of the 30-yard line. Helmet off at the end of the play, and some tempers flaring just a bit.
2-minute warning.
And we have reached the 2-minute warning in Arlington. Bryce Perkins time. Can he lead his Panthers back late? Stick around. Fantastic finish on Fox.
Dr. Rick, we are thinking sandwiches again for lunch. What should I put you down for?
Oh, boundaries. They can be tough for young homeowners turning into their parents.
Now, I'm either going to go tuna melt or Reuben. They're known for their
Remember,
Reuben.
when the door closes, so does the conversation.
Oh, yes, gotcha. Okay. Looks like the soup of the day is tomato bisque.
Progressive can't protect you from becoming your parents, but we can protect your home and auto when you bundle with us.
I could go tuna melt. If you want to go Reuben, we could do a mix and match.
Tender, juicy, and perfectly seasoned. It's chicken made for dipping. So, bye-bye, bun. Hello, McCrispy Strips. Now at McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
It's Native. Native is made with 9 clean ingredients and is good for your skin without leaving white marks or residue. Heavenly. 72-hour odor protection that cares for skin isn't a myth. It's Native.
Do it all with Steel Battery. Don't miss Steel deals. Now is the best time to save big on over 40 hardworking Steel tools. Hurry into your local Steel dealer or shop online.
Here they are, McCrispy Strips. Long, tender, juicy chicken made for dipping. Or rather, double dipping. But why stop there? Keep going. New McCrispy Strips now at McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Sometimes to win an MVP, you need a moment. Is this going to be one of those moments for Bryce Perkins, leading his team back against Luis Perez and the Arlington Renegades, trying to keep track of Birmingham in the USFL Conference against a team that has really struggled the last 2 years in one-score games? 29-yard line is where they start, 1st and 10. Down 6, 2 timeouts left for Michigan to work with. And on 1st down, Perkins to the sideline. He threw that one away. Nobody open, 2nd and 10.
Well, the big plays that Perkins has been able to create have been due to man coverage out of the secondary. That 1st down snap in this situation was zone. Eyes in the backfield. You've got to have more defenders with their eyes on Bryce Perkins because of the threat he is as a runner.
2nd down and 10 at the 29. Man rush. Perkins looking over the middle, finds his tight end. That's Gunnar Oaks. And Oaks looks like he's just short of the 1st down.
Hey, hey, no, still.
Hey, here we go. Hey, let's go. Hey, Liz, hey, just regular Liz. Here we go. Let's bring it. Turn what's that?
On 1st and 10, Perkins with time. Pocket collapsing. Down he goes, but a flag comes down as well. Was it a face mask?
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense, number 50. 15-yard penalty with an automatic 1st down.
Man, Willie Taylor has been so good this year and the majority of the day. He came in with 2 sacks, 6 tackles for loss, but there, as he's trying to get to the quarterback, clearly grabs the face mask, turns that head around, and he knew it right away. No celebration after that sack. He knew that was going the other direction. Came up with that monster turnover earlier in this second half, led to a score for Arlington, but here now Michigan is set up perfectly across the 50.
First down, they can hand it off. The Tawa to the 40-yard line. Still 2 timeouts for Michigan. Plenty of time.
Yeah, you start looking ahead now. You know, minute 13, they're obviously got to get into the end zone, and then they're going to have to create a conversion. This is the best one-point conversion team in the UFL.
2nd and 4, Tawa a yard short, and now 3rd down.
Boy, you've got to get going quickly. This is a lot of time that they're wasting in what I would consider still to be the middle of the field. Got to move the chains here, and they've wasted about 15 seconds.
3rd 1. Tawa moves the chains. Clock will stop with 42 seconds to go, but they've got to hurry up to the line.
Got to have a play ready to rock, because it's going to wind again, the clock, once they set the down box, and it's just 1 yard, so it starts pretty quick, and here we are under 35 and ticking. They got to go.
First down. Perkins looking. Nobody open. Perkins. He'll throw this one down the sideline. He throws it away. In the area was Cole Hicatini, and it's 2nd and 10, but all the way down now, Joel, to 25 seconds left in this ballgame.
Yeah, and ever from about a minute on, all we've gotten is 2 run plays and then that, you know, dance around from Perkins there. So they are running out of time. This ball has to get into the end zone. Bob Stoops, he is doing exactly what he should be doing from a defensive perspective here. Again, zone coverage, eyes in the backfield. Perkins has nowhere to run, but the coverage has been great against the wide receivers. They've got nowhere to throw the ball.
35 yards away from a tie or perhaps a win. 2nd and 10, blitz coming. Perkins in trouble. Perkins tries to throw it out as he's going down. The pass is incomplete. 17 seconds to go. He had pressure from the veteran
Ruling on the field
Charlton.
is an incomplete forward pass. It's 3rd down. Please reset the game clock to 19 seconds.
I tell you, what a great adjustment from Taco Charlton. Watch, he's going to be rushing up the field right here, but then he stops and goes back to the inside as Perkins steps up into the pocket. There's Charlton, and you see he just goes back into the interior, and Perkins barely got that pass away, that forward pass in order to stop the clock.
Taco Charlton, former 1st-round pick of the Cowboys in 2017.
Timeout. Arlington, their 3rd and final. 30 seconds.
Arlington using their final timeout. Let's listen in. Bryce Perkins and Michigan. 3rd and 10, just 19 seconds to go.
It's going to be rip chip. It's going to be go even. Check the releases, and then Indy's still alive, okay? Let him know now, guys. You got 2 plays, all right? So he doesn't force the ball in the first one.
Right. H direct punch, rip shift, go swap Indy, go swap Indy. Tell him go swap the huddle, go swap Indy.
Calling timeout. Well, they told Argenti, tapped on the sidelines, that there wasn't anything wrong with Bryce Perkins, but he looks like he's feeling a little bit of the wear and tear of this game.
Yeah, he's been hit quite a bit, facing this defensive front that is the best in the UFL. And now he's got to know, like Mike Nolan, his head coach, said, he does have 2 snaps here. He can't force this into traffic at 3rd down, because he would be going for it on 4th down anyways, right here, needing a touchdown.
3rd and 10. Perkins, pressure coming again, over the middle, finds his target. It's a 1st down. Mariner gets back up, and Mariner down near the 11-yard line.
Well, Arlington gambled there, and they go with the all-out blitz, and then they run man coverage behind it. Perkins has killed this coverage all day long, whether it's with his legs or with his mind. You talk about post-snap recognition. Here he has it. He knows that he's got to get that ball away. He's going to get hit, and he puts it in the perfect spot for an in-breaking wide receiver. And there's COC Mariner, who wasn't touched as he went down to the ground. Stephen Jones never touched him. He just ran right by him, and so he astutely just there for Michigan. Now a timeout left in 12 seconds. So you take a look at this situation. Kevin, the ball's at the 11-yard line. I would be thinking as a quarterback with a timeout, I can throw it anywhere. I can run it if I want to, knowing that even if we don't get it into the end zone or out of bounds, we can still stop the clock with a timeout. So everything is at the disposal of Bryce Perkins and the offense right now.
24-yard pickup. First down and 10 at the 11. Down by 6. 12 seconds to go.
What's up?
Perkins. Time. End zone incomplete. Wanted Mariner. 7 seconds to go. The play call for Marcel Belfast.
Down here, 10-yard line. We're going to have 2 plays. We're getting up and down here, okay? Here we go. Back. Let's go. Rex, vacant, Ricky spin smash. 11. Rex, vacant, Ricky spin smash.
Let's go. Rex, vacant, Ricky spin smash. On ready?
Listen, the only way they get 2 plays is if he throws this to his first man in his progression. If he holds the ball at all, they will not get a second play, and this would be it.
Second and 10. Maybe the final play of the game. Perkins. This is going to be the final play, barring a penalty. Perkins to the 5. Going up top. He's short. He stopped short of the goal line. Arlington wins it by a yard. 24-18. The Renegades get the win.
The game is not over. The game is not over.
Or do they?
They'll tell us. They will tell us.
Come out. All right, so Dean, the ruling on the field is there's 1 second left on the clock, and Michigan's going to take their third and final timeout.